Hey there, my name is Matthew with Red, White, and Used here in Columbus, Georgia, and today we are taking a look at this 1997 Ford F150 single cab, short bed, rear wheel drive V8 with the lariat trim. This thing is super rare and I absolutely love it. This one's a rust-free truck with 105,000 miles and a clean Carfax. Story behind it, I bought this from a Hyundai dealer up in Alabama, and what they told me is that an old man bought it in 2005. He's the second owner, and he's driven it, and he unfortunately passed away a few months ago, and his son had the bright idea to trade this beaut in on a Hyundai. So it's an unfortunate circumstance, but it gets you a super clean short bed single cab F-150. This one is the lariat trim. You'll see that lariat is on this seat. It is not on this seat, and that's because I had this seat reupholstered and the headliner redone just to keep this truck super clean, although it was already in great shape. Like we said, she's a lariat, so we got power windows, power locks, cruise control, auto lamps, and everything else you would never expect to find on a single cab short bed truck. We got 4 new tires all the way around, new drums in the back, new rotors and pads up front as well. This one does have a dual exhaust on it with, I believe, a Flowmaster muffler. Don't quote me on that. I'm in sales and not service for a reason. Also have a cold air intake up front, and this one is the 4.6 liter V8. I know you're going to complain that it's not a 5.4. It's like 14 horsepower difference. Go ahead and fire it up for you. If I could find the key, that would be helpful now, wouldn't it? Oh, there's a key. All right. So 105,581 currently on the odometer. I put around 300 miles on this one. I drove it back from Alabama when I bought the truck, and it drives fantastic. Factory radio. I guess old man did have XM in here, but unfortunately that little radio is missing, but I see the antenna still exists, so I'm sure you could make it work if you wanted to. AC is ice cold, heat is super warm. I have needed both in these last couple weeks because we love Georgia. This does have a tonneau cover on it. If we lift it up, got a little box for you. We've got the center console that the previous owner used as like his little floor console and extra cup holders. Scooter is not included, it's my mode of transportation. Obviously, she's not a perfect truck. She's old enough to have gone to college, graduate, and be in a dead-end job, and have lots of student debt. So it's obviously not going to be perfect, but for the age of the truck, it's in really good shape. The most things to note that I've found is there's minor fading on this hood. I don't even know if the camera's going to pick it up. Personally, I wouldn't fix it if it was my truck. There's some minor fading on the roof. Again, I wouldn't fix it. It's very normal for this year of truck. And there's some minor fading along the tops of the doors here. But other than that, this thing is super clean. You know, minor nicks and scratches as we go and pick it apart further, but nothing out of the ordinary. And if this was my truck, it's nothing that I would fix. When I went and had the tires and brakes put on it, the people at the tire shop just about freaked out, and they really begged me not to sell this truck. Apparently it's got a brand new front end on it, or some sort of redone front end with new bushings and end links and a whole bunch of other stuff. They were amazed that this truck was in this good a shape as it was. And he's also a Ford fan, so that probably didn't hurt. If I can answer any questions or provide any additional information on this truck, please let me know. My name is Matthew Davis with Red, White, and Used here in Columbus, Georgia. Thank you so much and have a great day.